A very good evening, everyone. So we are back again with a new session on tag feature. So this tag feature, we'll learn today how to create tags, assign to them in the ledger and extract reports as per the tags. So let's begin with. So for enabling the tag feature, first we need to log in into our RealBooks financial model. Then we need to go to settings, configuration, accounts, general, tag feature. So let's check what this tag feature has to say. Tag feature helps the user in regrouping the ledgers in different categories beyond the normal accounting report available as per the accounting standards. It helps management in getting multiple set of reports as per different departments. It also used extensively for audit purposes. Say, for example, in an organization, there are two teams. One is sales and marketing team and another one is operations. So accordingly, the requirement of the reports for both the teams would be different, and this can be handled with the feature of this tag ledgers in RealBooks. So enabling the tag feature, you just need to enable the toggle button from this screen. So once you enable the toggle button over here, you will be getting two options under masters, which is masters, accounts, and first would be tag groups, and then would come the tags. So for creating tags, we first need to create tag groups. So taking the example, what is defined in these settings, we'll just take it as sales and marketing. And it will be created under primary, and we can just click on save. So once we click on tag groups, we can create multiple tag groups as per our requirement. So I have created few of them earlier. So I just show it to them. Tag groups and edit. So I've already created 3 types of tag groups, naming India, operations, and sales and marketing. You can create it as per your requirement in this software. So once the tag groups are created, we then need to create the tags. And for creating the tags, again, we need to click on tags and we need to click on create. We just need to create as, for example, for sales and marketing, we'll be creating at sales. And then we just need to create the correct tag group, which is sales and marketing, to do the report correctly. So once we have selected this, we just need to check the tags which has already been created. So I'll show you one of those which is already created. So I've already created few of the tags which are reflecting over the screen in front of you. Few are created under the tag group of India, some are created under the tag group of operations, and some are created under the tag group of sales and marketing. So once the tags are created, what next step needs to be done? So the next step to proceed with is you can just assign the tags in your ledger master as per your requirement. For example, I have a bank name, for example, the tax audit fees. If I talk about tax audit fees, I will just edit the screen and I will be getting an option of tags. If I just want to assign the tag of, say, operations, so first we need to select the tag group which is already created. So I'll just select the tag group as operations and then the tag name as, say, sports tables. So this was already created in the system. So the moment I just press tab, automatically the tag is getting saved in the system. And now if I just go back to view the reports, my report will be reflecting that way. For example, if I just go to reports, accounts, daily reports, and tag report. So I'm here in the tag report. For example, if I just need to select the parent tag group as operations, I just need to select the date range. Say, for example, I'm selecting it from 1/4/2022. So whatever entries which has been updated in the ledger of tax audit fees, it will show the tag name as payables and my trial balance will be reflecting in the tag order. So whatever tags are updated for all the required ledgers, it will come as per the tag names, and for the rest for which no tagging is available, the data will be reflecting under no tagging. So we can tag the ledgers in two ways. Like for example, from the ledger master, which I just showed it to you right now. And the other one is entry wise. For example, for one particular party, you are having multiple types of transaction, which you would like to define it via tag. Entry wise, you want to define it via tag. So let's check how to do that. So for example, if I go to reports, accounts, daily reports, and ledger. So I'll just select for example, I'm just selecting the quoted bank. Yes. Then I'll just give the date range. And for example, if this is the payment entry, I am selecting, and either if I'll click on T, this pop-up will appear, or you can simply click on the options icon, which is reflecting line wise, and click over here as tag. You will be getting all the tag group which is already created in the system, and the tag option beside it just to tag it however you want it to view the report. So for example, in the operations part, since it's a payment entry, again, I'll put it as payables. The data is getting saved. I'll just close this. So similarly, you can just keep on tagging the entries, transactions, as well as the ledger, the way you want the report to appear on this screen. So you can have multiple tagging for one entry. You can have multiple tagging for multiple ledger masters as per your requirement, the way you want to review it. It's all up to you. So the two ways, one is via the ledger master and one is via the ledger report. Wherever, however it is applicable, you can update it. You need to go to reports, accounts, daily reports, and tag report. So you're having multiple reports appearing in front of your screen in your left panel, which is trial balance, columnar. So let's check again, since I have updated few more tags. So I'll update as select the trial balance and select it as, for example, 142022, and select it as operations. The data will reflect over here. To receivables and payables, both the tags are being used in the transactions, and so the data is reflecting accordingly. And wherever no tagging is available, the data to match the entire trial balance, the data will reflect as no tagging. So this is the way the tag reports can be used to view the trial balance. This is something which has been defined by you and not by the system itself. So you can create multiple tags as per your management's requirement and view the report the way you want to view. So you have the Excel options available over here. So you can always refer these Excel files. So coming up to the next option, which is trial balance columnar. Now this option is only available in your Excel format. It is not available on the user interface. So you just need to click over here. Select the segment for whichever segment you want to select and have the data for, and just simply click on X. So it will show you the data the way you have made the options in your user interface, and accordingly the data will be reflecting in your Excel in a columnar format. Now coming up to the other option, which is profit and loss columnar. Again, it is a columnar format. So only you just have to select the segments and the defined tag groups, and you just need to select on Excel. And the data will reflect on your Excel part, the way you want it to be. So always you'll be having that no tagging part coming up into the scenario. Wherever the data are not tagged, all these details will be reflecting over here. Same goes for your CC trial balance columnar. Now let's check what is CC tag wise, CC trial balance columnar. So quickly, I'll just open one ledger report just to view it. This time I am selecting the ledger as tax audit fees. And let's check the data from 1/5/21/10/2022. And now I have some certain entries reflecting over my screen. I will quickly click on the CC details. So these are the details where the cost center is activated, the cost center is updated correctly in the system. And so I want to view my tag report with cost center in a trial balance format. So let's check how does it reflects and how does it work. So over here, the segments definitely are selected, and this time I will select this. Okay, let's check what tag has been assigned over here. The tag assigned is operations is also assigned. Okay, so I can use this operations pad. Probably this time I will use the option of India, which is already assigned over here. It's Kolkata. So this time I will select the tag group as India and the cost category. So over here, the cost center is reflecting. We need to make sure that we are selecting the cost category under which the cost center has been defined over here. So the cost category over here is customer. And I will simply download the Excel file. So this is my Excel file. Whatever tags were updated against the India part, those are reflecting in the columnar format. And wherever the data is there, your Excel format will be reflecting over here. And you can always have a cross check over here with segment, with cost center, and with the correct tag. Coming up to the next option, which is ledgers. Okay. Now, how many ledgers have been tagged in a specific tags, those entries will be reflecting over here. So for example, I will just make the date range a bit shorter and I will select the tag search as, say, suppose Kolkata. So these two entries are reflecting over here because the Ajanta enterprise must have been tagged against the tag of Kolkata. So I'll just have a cross validation of that. Masters, accounts, ledger, edit. The tag defined as India against Kolkata. So similarly, we can just check it for, say, suppose tables. So whatever entries which has been having the tag of these transactions, it will reflect over your screen and you can have a cross validation as per your requirement from here as well. So it's a kind of small ledger report which will be having your debit, credit, and closing balance as per the tags. Next comes the profit and loss. So let's check how does the profit and loss report occur. So we'll just have the date range selected and click on search. The same standard format of profit and loss report will reflect over here. And wherever the tagging is updated correctly in the system, it will show over here with the details, and wherever the rest of the entries which is not having any tag, just to balance out the profit and loss report, the data will be reflecting in your note tag. You do have the Excel format as well as the PDF format available for this report. So you can have a look into this. Next comes the option of cash flow. So again, having the same option, let's change it to operations. Okay, we don't have any data over here. Okay. So wherever the entries belonging to the cash ledgers, whatever you are updating the tags correctly, those will be reflecting in your cash flow report in the cash flow inflow and outflow options. And similarly, the Excel format will be available, so you can use it as per your requirement over here. Next, coming up to the bill status report. So for example, I'm selecting buyer, and this time I will be updating the data as on 30th/4/2022. So yeah, this is somehow the way it will be reflecting. The tag name will be reflecting as sales over here. The date, ledger name, reference, bill amount, paid amount, bill type, number of days, then your less than 30 to 60 ka duration, the way it reflects in your bill status report. So you can always have the option of tag wise as well as the tag group wise, and you can view your bill status report as per the tags, which is already assigned to entries or the ledgers of RealBooks. So this way you can use the feature of tag group in order to have a customized report in your RealBooks the way you want to have the management reports view, the trial balance, bill status report, columnar reports. It is all up to you as you want to define it in the system. So this was all about the tag report in the financial model. So I would like to wrap up the session here itself. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session.